Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and thought, "I'm not good enough," or "Why can't I be like everyone else?" Maybe you've caught yourself saying things like, "I'm too fat," or "I'm not smart enough." These thoughts can feel overwhelming, and it's tough when they pop up over and over again. But why do we hate ourselves? Why does it feel like we're our own worst enemy sometimes? In this video, we're going to explore why self-hatred exists, where it comes from, and how we can start to change it. We'll dig deep into the roots of these negative feelings, and I'll share some practical ways to help you stop hating yourself and start loving who you are. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a video that can help you understand your own mind better. Let's get started. Self-hatred is when we have negative and harmful feelings toward ourselves. It goes beyond occasional moments of doubt or frustration. It's when we truly believe we aren't good enough, when we tell ourselves that we don't deserve happiness, or that we're not worthy of love and success. It's an inner voice that keeps repeating these hurtful thoughts, and it can feel very isolating. You might have experienced self-hatred as a feeling of being broken or unworthy. It might not always be obvious, but it sneaks in during moments of stress, failure, or comparison. The truth is, self-hatred can hurt your mental and emotional well-being, and it affects everything from your confidence to your relationships. But the most important thing to remember is that self-hatred is not who you are. It's just a feeling that you can change with time and effort. Now, you might be wondering, why do we develop this self-hatred in the first place? The answer isn't simple, but there are a few key reasons why this happens. Our childhood experiences are very important in shaping how we see ourselves. If you grew up with parents or caregivers who were critical, distant, or emotionally unavailable, you might have internalized feelings of not being good enough. Negative experiences during childhood, such as emotional neglect or criticism, can create deep-rooted feelings of self-doubt that last into adulthood. For example, if you were always told that you weren't smart enough or pretty enough, those words can stick with you, even long after you've grown up. A lot of people develop self-hatred because of bullying. Whether it's at school or with friends, being teased, made fun of, or feeling left out can make you feel like there's something wrong with you. When we experience bullying, especially at a young age, we may start to believe that the cruelty others show us is true, and that we don't deserve kindness or respect. In today's world, social media makes it even harder to escape feelings of self-hatred. Every time we scroll through Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, we're bombarded with perfect images of other people's lives. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to them and feeling like you're missing something or not good enough. Social media can make us feel like we should look a certain way, act a certain way, or achieve certain things to be accepted. But the truth is, most people only share the best parts of their lives, and comparison doesn't help us feel better about ourselves. Many of us set impossible expectations for ourselves. We want to be perfect. Perfect parents, perfect workers, perfect friends, perfect in every way. But perfection doesn't exist. When we don't meet these high expectations, we may feel like we've failed, and that can lead to feelings of self-hatred. We might even start thinking, if I can't be perfect, I must be a failure. Self-hatred doesn't just affect how we feel in the moment, it also impacts different areas of our lives. When you hate yourself, it's difficult to feel confident. You may constantly question your abilities and doubt your decisions. Whether it's at work, school, or in social situations, low self-esteem can prevent you from fully embracing opportunities, trying new things, or going after what you want. Sometimes, we hurt ourselves without even realizing it. This is called self-sabotage. If you have negative beliefs about yourself, you might not try as hard as you could, or you might procrastinate on things that are important. You might even avoid taking risks because you believe you're not capable of success. These habits can hold you back from reaching your potential. Self-hatred can also hurt our relationships with others. When we don't love ourselves, it can be hard to accept love from others. You might push people away because you don't feel worthy of their care or attention. It might also cause you to be overly critical or distant in relationships as you're projecting your own self-hatred onto others. The good news is that self-hatred isn't permanent. You can break free from it. It takes time, but here are some steps that can help you along the way. The first step in healing is learning to be kinder to yourself. When you make a mistake, instead of calling yourself names like stupid or lazy, try saying something like, "I made a mistake, but that's okay. I can do better next time." Think of yourself as a friend. Would you speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself? If not, it's time to change the way you talk to yourself. Whenever you have a negative thought about yourself, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought true? What evidence do I have to prove that I'm worthless or not good enough? Most of the time, we tend to exaggerate our flaws. Learning to recognize and challenge these thoughts is a powerful way to reduce self-hatred. The people you spend time with can have a huge impact on how you see yourself. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, support you, and make you feel good about who you are. Distance yourself from people who bring you down or make you feel bad about yourself. Taking care of your body is another important step in overcoming self-hatred. This doesn't mean trying to be perfect, but it means doing things that make you feel good physically and mentally. Whether it's eating nutritious foods, exercising, or just taking time to relax, self-care helps improve your mood and shows that you value yourself. If self-hatred feels too overwhelming to handle on your own, it's okay to seek help. Talking to a therapist can help you understand the root causes of your negative feelings and develop healthy coping strategies. Therapy isn't just for serious problems, it's a great tool for anyone looking to improve their mental health. Self-hatred is a tough battle to face, but it's not a battle you have to fight alone. The key is understanding that self-hatred is something that can be changed with time, kindness, and effort. You are worthy of love, respect, and happiness, just as you are. If you've been struggling with self-hatred, know that it's possible to heal and embrace yourself fully. Be patient with yourself and take one step at a time toward loving who you are. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more content like this. And if you know someone who might be struggling with self-hatred, share this video with them. You never know how much it could help. Remember, you are enough, always.